one of the highest performers. Here's a 3.5% pay bump. I was one of my company's highest performers this year. My manager and the director said as much in my very late 2022 performance review. They told me they would be giving me one of the highest raises in the company. I was super excited as the last time I negotiated my salary was at the end of 2021. Right before the inflation numbers came out. They come out and give me a handsome 3.5%? I mean, what the actual FCK? That doesn't even cover inflation of the past year and a half. I feel bad thinking about what average performers got if this is what they're giving high performers. I mentioned wanting more and knowing that my market value has increased quite a bit in the last year. Safe to say the director was pissed off. Complete 180 from the praise he had been giving me during the entirety of the call. I fell into the trap of thinking this company was different. There's no such thing. I feel that everyone should apply for jobs every few years to keep their interview skills sharp and calibrate their true value. Those that move around get bigger wage increases than those that stay with one company. Time to shop around. Yup, same at my company. They do annual reviews. Last year they incorporated an inflation bump which brought me to 3.6% raise this year. No inflation bump got 3.1%. lol. I said something to my supervisor and she basically said I should be happy I got any raise at all. Some years they got nothing. WTF? I bet the bosses gave themselves handsome raises and bonuses for all your hard work. What did you learn about putting in extra effort? That 3% is what I was getting at my last job. 2 years in a row. I had several unfruitful meetings regarding a real salary increase, backed with proof of metrics, improvements, savings, etc. And they all fell on deaf ears. I would start looking around. And I wish you the best of luck. If inflation were 0 it might be different. But inflation was as high as 9%, making 3.5% an insult. They likely tell everyone they meet with that they're getting one of the best, highest raises in the company. It's a subtle way that you'll notice employers use to attempt to dissuade current employees from asking for more. Sorry buddy, the coffers are dry and you're already getting our best offer. So you should be happy that we're essentially giving you a pay cut. This is a sign from your employer that it's time to dust off your resume and start applying to competitors. If you get a better offer, you can either jump into that or use it to try and leverage yourself into a higher rate of pay. But be wary because your current employer might not match it if you're really looking to stay. The last time I switched companies, I was offered a 20% raise. My then boss at the time asked me why someone would offer me that much money when I told her I had been offered a job and then told me that there was no way they could match it. Spoiler alert, the average performers got the same 3.5% increase. This could be one of those times they lean on the fact that no one usually talks about. Salaries, raises, bonuses. I feel like every time I've been given a raise, and I've worked a while, I've been told, raises aren't going to be great this year. A lot of people aren't getting any. Yours is actually one of the bigger ones. That's been the case whether I feel like I did great or not. And whether I feel like the raise was decent or not. Also, the sad reality is they don't give you raises to reward good performance. They give people they like the minimum they can give to get you to stick around. They just did that to me, too. Salary set in June 2021. No changes until just this last January. And it was just 3%. Which meant I was still down 7% in purchasing power since my starting pay thanks to inflation. I'd done everything right, but still ended up effectively getting paid less than I started with. I never used to have to worry about, can I make this tank of gas last until payday? Single quote. Find an offer elsewhere to verify higher pay. Show your boss, have them waste time trying to match it. Then don't take it. Dab at M on the way out and mention something about wasted time. The only company that's different is the one you run yourself. Because then you can make it different. My company has a 10% cap on any promotion. Get promoted into management? 10% max increase in pay. They're actively encouraging us to leave lol. Both made a mistake here. You, honey sunsets, should have understood that raises are limited. But promotion salary changes are not. You should have been thankful for the raise. But asked why a promotion wasn't offered. Most likely, director pushed HR and finance for the extra 1%. vs a 2.5% raise. You should be upset that a new role wasn't offered instead. That would have necessitated a new, better pay rate. But what's your base pay? Because 3.5% of minimum wage is a joke in this economy. But 3.5% of $500,000 annual could actually be the highest raise in the company. I guarantee that literally everyone who got a raise got exactly 3.5%. Pro tip: if you're a grunt, those are the types of raises you'll see. Nothing more than a carrot on a stick. You'll never get comfortable. At absolute best, you'll just keep up with inflation. If they gave grunt workers raises that had any semblance of productivity, there would be less money for the guys on top and the shareholders. If they don't realize your value while you're working there, they should realize your value on the way out. I'd say sabotage the place every way you can before quitting. Get all the top performers to quit and go elsewhere. Botch big projects that make the company millions. Lose contracts with important clients, etc. You can't make them give you a larger share of the pie, but you can certainly make sure that they have less. They forget who has the power in these types of relationships. Show them. I got 2.3%. I was also in the top. Then, the company decided they needed to flatten the org and I essentially got demoted. Most of my bosses were laid off. Print out your reviews stating you're a high performer and walk.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.